Analysts are starting to wonder if Shiba Inu coin is stuck between a rock and a hard place. We've got 22 trillion Shiba Inu coins setting up a major wall. Now, if you look at this glass half empty, right, you're gonna look at this in a negative light and say, "Oh, the resistance is too strong. We can't break through it. We're never gonna see SHIB rise again. The price is suppressed." But if you look at this glass half full, we've got so many positive catalysts on the horizon right now. We've got such strength returning to the crypto market that if we bust through a 22 trillion Shiba Inu coin wall, SHIB's price could soar. Now we're going to talk about it with a glass half full approach in this video, so if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up everybody, I'm Clay, and as you can see, 22 trillion Shiba Inu coin wall threatens Shiba Inu coin's price rise. Now we're going to go over it in this video, but I want to say this. As the market is experiencing more and more confidence, which is slowly turning into greed, tiny little tokens like Shiba Inu coin and even smaller tokens like Dogs AI could soar in value. You see, when investors are fearful, they don't want to buy. They don't even want to buy Bitcoin. But when investors become more confident, at first they move back into the safer assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. And then when they become very greedy, they pour into the meme coins, Shiba Inu coin, Dogecoin, Dogs AI. Now, Dogs AI has done a phenomenal job raising $3.3 million already, and analysts believe that this one could go to $1. Is it going to get there overnight? No, absolutely not. Sitting at about a half a cent right now. But during the peak of a bull market, when people are extremely greedy, they buy everything, and they buy a lot of it. And Dogs AI at $1 price point would simply be a couple $100 million market cap. That is absolutely achievable at the current rate. So looking at it, if you guys are interested in buying, all you gotta do is click that link in the description below. It's gonna pull up this website right here. From there, you choose how much you want to buy. Let's say you want to grab 250 USDT worth. You're walking away with 62,500 Dogs AI tokens. You guys can do the very easy math. At $1, that's $62,000 off a $250 investment. Now, like I say, I don't know what comes next. But what I do know is that during bull markets, people get very greedy and they buy and they send these tiny little tokens soaring in value. Now, you can go through and read everything that Dogs AI is building. They've got some awesome AI trading bots. They've got some awesome artificial intelligence trading signals, in case you guys are interested in that. But the whales are buying in. You guys can see here that this one whale came in with $69,000 in a single Dogs AI purchase. That is absolutely incredible. Whales continue to pour in. Retail continues to pour in. Investors continue to take the risk for extremely high rewards. But I believe that Shiba Inu coin is going to lead the way. You know, if SHIB doesn't break through this $22 trillion or 22 trillion SHIB resistance, how could we expect little tokens like Dogs AI to thrive? But as we turn from fear to greed, we are going to see the catalysts that we need. All right, I was gonna do a Dr. Seuss moment there, but let's just go through and see where this wall is. It says a towering 22.7 trillion SHIB token wall is casting a large shadow over the Shiba Inu coin's price upward momentum. This is turning what should be a breakout into a battleground. As resistance thickens, a surprising underdog is catching up in the trenches. Well, let's see where this wall is. The Shiba Inu coin price is lately showing green, but it's running into a massive barrier. Data reveals that 22.7 trillion SHIB tokens sitting just above the Shiba Inu coin price spread across almost 50,000 wallets, guys. Each one a potential source of sell pressure. Trading near 1313, the price of SHIB faces the red zone up to 1,500 points per coin. Filled with out-of-the-money holders hoping to break even, the thickest resistance right at 1,400 points per coin. Now, I agree. Shiba Inu coin is running right into resistance at this 1,400 point per coin level. We can see it. It's tapped it over the last couple of days here. This is an hourly chart. Tabbing it, couldn't break. Tabbing it, couldn't break. Tabbing it today, couldn't break. But if Shiba Inu coin is able to gain some momentum, if the overall fear and greed index continues to tick further and further and further into the green, Shiba Inu coin could explode higher. And this level of resistance that we have right here, it was support. You can see here back in August into September was very strong support. If Shiba Inu coin can now break up through this level, it could explode. Yes, breaching that 1,500 point per coin mark, very quickly testing the 200 period moving average at about 1,900 points per coin, 2,200 points per coin, 2,600 points per coin, 3,000 points per coin, and so on. So we do have our levels of resistance marked out. But if the strongest is right where we are rapping on the door today, Shiba Inu coin's breakout could very quickly lead to some very nice gains. Now, I have been accumulating, right? And you can continue to accumulate in this area if you would like, or you can sit back and watch the market pass us by. If we were back here at a level of extreme fear, accumulating, you would already be up 20 to 30% on your Shiba Inu coin that you bought over the last couple of weeks. If you look at other tokens, like Trump Official or some of these other ones, 50% gains. If you look at something like Fartcoin, 100% gains from just a couple of weeks ago. The market is telling us the confidence is returning and prices are rising. It is our decision to ignore the fear, ignore the uncertainty, ignore the doubt, and accumulate everything that we can. Guys, one of the places that I've been accumulating is the KSX exchange. By far the best selection of cryptocurrency that I've seen in the United States. You guys can scroll through and see all of the different tokens that they have here. Absolutely amazing. Even if you want to get Mantra, right? You can come out here and grab that. 51 cents a coin right now. It was $6 just a couple of weeks ago. Shiba Inu coin, best selection of meme coins that you're going to find in the United States. It is completely up to you what you guys like to invest into. But KSX has it all, and they got it at some of the best fees that you're ever going to find. Futures fees, 0%. Leverage up to 75x on tokens like Shiba Inu coin, 125x on tokens like Bitcoin. If you want to invest for the longer term, I suggest holding on the blockchain, meaning that it's not on a centralized exchange in their custody. It is on the blockchain in your custody. You're responsible for it, and only you can make the decisions on what to do with that crypto. Best Wallet allows you to access the blockchain. They've got 4.4 star reviews, hundreds of thousands of downloads. They compete with the bigger names like Coinbase and Crypto.com, but they also have additional features that you're not going to find in any other wallet. One of the things that I like about Best Wallet is that if you're into ICOs, you can see your tokens in your wallet without reconnecting to the website and seeing exactly what's on, in your wallet by logging back in and so on. We've got a decision. I've made mine. I am here. I'm going to watch this industry grow, and I'm going to be a part of it. I want to know what your decision is. So let me know down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.